SMT Nation, welcome back to the channel. We're glad to have you for this one. If it is your first time here, never watched a video on my channel, do subscribe if you enjoyed this content and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload. All right, we're going to dissect a little bit of commentary from T-Mobile's President of Technology, Neville Ray. He says fixed wireless is a super exciting use case for 5G. For those of you that know what fixed wireless access is, this is essentially using cellular for home internet providing. So a lot of you know you got DSL, you got cable, coaxial, copper, you have fiber. Right? These are ways to do home internet. You can even do it over satellite, Starlink, Spacex, and also, Viasat and HughesNet and all these other options. So cellular as home internet is not new, but it is about to get a new, supercharged version of high-speed broadband. All right, so chopping up some of the things that he disclosed here and what's going on with T-Mobile's home internet, the 5G variation of fixed broadband, right, is really about just deepening the channels and making it more capacitive so more people can use it and have it as an option, especially for people on DSL or horrible satellite with poor latency and a lack of capacity. All right, so what T-Mobile does with their home internet is they give people truly unlimited home internet, no data caps, and then they try to offer them adequate speeds. The goal is to give people at least 100 megabits per second on the downlink, with goals of increasing that speed over time as they add more capacity. So some of the things to note, as of right now, the goal is to get to 500,000, home internet subscribers by the end of this year. I think they'll definitely be hitting that if they haven't already. By 2026, they want to have 8 to 9 million customers. All right, so according to my math, that's 2 million customers per year on average, or about 500,000 quarterly additions. So we'll be tracking that over the next handful of years to see if they are actually hitting their goal and hitting their mark. Of course, they might have some really good quarters where they add more, and it's possible there might be some quarters where they don't add as many. But on the annual level, 2 million per year seems fair. All right, so they're creating this new revenue stream. This is how the company plans to make more money, create a new opportunity for them to generate revenue with the excess capacity on the network, as they still are going to be mainly a mobility provider. In order to do this, they are going to have to scale the N41, their mid-band 5G, the 2.5 gigahertz 5G ultra capacity. Currently, the goal is to get the N41 channel at 100 megahertz across the board. We know that that's not possible for them currently in some places. The 2.5 gigahertz spectrum, the EBS, BRS, is heavily fragmented in certain parts of the country. They'll be addressing that with Spectrum Auction 108, probably in just a few months, all right, whenever they decide that the FCC is going to do that, they'll hold it. And then, meanwhile, as they're widening those channels and they're getting more of that spectrum, they're also going to have to densify the sites, all right? You can't have, for example, of every 10 sites in a region, you can't have 2 or 3 of them with the N41 5G ultra capacity. You're going to need 50, 60, 70% of them with that capacity to properly be able to offer home internet. Home internet users are going to be using, this 5G home connection for heavy intensive video files, right? We're talking about 4K video streams, gaming, Zoom calls, all these things, everything, right? And whether it's suburban or rural, you're still going to need the densification. You're going to have to add more sites with the upgrades. So this is going to be a heavy, intensive, CapEx-focused expansion for them. They're going to make money on the home internet service. They're going to have to scale the upgrades. Their total serving range is estimated to eventually be at 90 million people across the country. Verizon is going to be a big competitor in this. They're going to be offering a similar service. They're going to have C-band. They're going to do millimeter wave. They want to compete with as many competitors as possible, cable providers, even fiber providers in some instances we're seeing. So they're going to have their work cut out for them. So when Neville Ray says something like, this is an exciting 5G use case, I get it. It most definitely is. There's a lot of people out there in rural America that could use it. But now we kind of see that they are definitely all in on doing this 5G home, this fixed wireless access. And it's good to get this update because what this tells us, it keeps the focus on it. The 2.5 gigahertz spectrum is really everything that T-Mobile is doing with 5G. They're not really paying any attention or developing millimeter wave. Their low band is mostly done. I don't know how much more they want to do. I'm sure they'll add some sites, but you know, they're probably 80 to 85% done with that. So there's probably just some upgrades that have to happen, but this is going to have to be a huge focus area for them. They're going to have to properly densify this service. They're going to have to properly densify these upgrades. N41 has to go up on basically every site. I don't think they'll hit that mark next year. I think 2023 is a more realistic expectation. I like their ambition. I can appreciate it. They definitely have some positive momentum, and they've got a head start against Verizon and AT&T because of C-band just being auctioned and just being available to use. So they can do this, and I think they stand a good chance to keep those customers if they can get them first. What say you? What do you think of T-Mobile and Neville Ray's, disclosures here? Super exciting use case for 5G. I can't really speak to any other use cases at this time, but fixed wireless access most definitely is, and now we know the direction of where T-Mobile's going now that we're about a year in to the merger and the service going live, exiting beta now and then its official launch, and its pricing and everything's kind of solid, right? Sound off in the comment section below. You all are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Please do like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Check out some of the links in the description box, the Patreon page, as well as some of the other things that are going on, the Twitter handle, the email, it's all there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.